Hey guys, what's going on? You one of those types of guys that only ride with friends, won't come out by yourself? Yeah, I'm not. They always say if you let your skis sit, that's when the problems happen. Things dry up, rust, blah, blah, so I don't let that happen. I'm out here all the time. Anyway, purpose of this video coming up right after this. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Yeah, I've been out here testing this mount. This is something that everybody on your SEADOO needs. It's designed for the 2018 and newer SEADOO for the bar pad that's up here. Phone mount. I love the SEADOOs. I choose them over Yamaha, Kawasaki. I've had all of them, and I just like the ride of the SEADOOs. But here's the problem. Phone mounts. It's almost impossible to get anything here. Now, one thing about the other skis is you have different options available. The only thing that I could find that I didn't have to install anything was this thing. It worked okay, but check this footage out. You can see the phone bouncing around and sliding down, and it worked for a little while, but it served its purpose. Not only that, this thing, if I'm not mistaken, it was about 45, 50 bucks for this. So I've come up with a better way. I've been out here testing it the last few days. It is working really, really well. Take a look at it here. So this is my mount for the quad lock case. So yes, you're gonna have to purchase a quad lock case, but it basically just sits on there like that. Now, I did do an optional tether. You can pick these up anywhere. And if you watch the installation video, it actually gives you a link to this exact tether, which you can purchase on Amazon. If you're like me, you want your phone right there in your face. Guys, this is gonna take a little bit of installation. Now, I typically try and make things available, mounts and so on, where it's not really intense in as far as installation. But if you go with anything other than that little rubber band strap, you're going to have to install, even if it's a ram mount. With something like that, that's going to require you to take this whole piece off here, drill holes, bolt it to it, and so on. I know people that have got them done, and it's no more, actually it's a little more intense than doing this. Actually, this right here, other than screwing the screws down, you don't need any tools to remove the pad. Maybe a screwdriver, to pry it up. But it's very, very small as far as installation time and so on. It's very, very minimal. If you don't even want to do that, then you're going to be stuck with something like that strap, or just throw your phone in the ski. But personally, I like my phone right in my face, because when we're out here, I like to run all through these mangroves. A lot of times I don't know my way through these things, so I follow different guys. I like to have my phone right there to record the route on various apps. So that's why I want it right here, and I don't want it bouncing around and sliding down. I want to be able to see my route. So later, when I'm by myself, I can follow that same route and I know where I'm at. So last couple of days have been a little bit different. I've been looking for some rough water. It's really smooth out here right now, but I'm gonna go find some rough water. I know if I head towards Anclote, it's always rough over there. I'm gonna have the video pointing from the 360 camera on one of my other mounts towards the phone, so you guys can see how sturdy this is. All right, guys, so you can see right here, my phone is right there. I put it in the portrait position so I can work this app for the camera. But now I'm going to go ahead and switch that over. I'm going to twist it, and it's in the landscape position, so we can take off. And plus, this way, if you've got those apps, you can actually route yourself pretty good. So let's take off. So you've seen the shallow, it doesn't move. Let's go find something rough. Alright, I knew I could count on Anklet to give me some rollers out here. That does a couple of things. Shows the mount for the phone, very secure. Also shows this mount right here. This mount right here, extremely secure. Like I said, your weak point is going to be your selfie stick. Don't forget, we got the front mounts. Now we got the phone mounts. And we got the rear mounts. You can see these rollers out here. These are fun. I was just thinking about this. A couple of maintenance tips for this mount so you don't run into problems. Especially if you're running in this orientation, you know, with it, I guess they call it portrait mode, where your phone's like this, landscape that way. If you're going to be standing up, I really recommend that you ride with it in landscape mode. There's less chance for anything to happen. But either way, sitting down is not an issue, and it's not an issue standing up either. I've done it both ways. But while you're standing up, and I bet some of you guys didn't even know you could do this, but while you're standing up, raise your bar. This little clip right here, down here, pull it towards you and push your bar up. That way when you're standing up, if you accidentally fall forward, you're not going to hit that phone. So it's just a quick little maintenance tip. Do with it what you want. But like everything, nothing's foolproof. And you want to make sure you get the most life and most use out of it as you can. So just a little tip. Most of it's common sense. Why do I think I limit my customer base when I use that phrase? Oh well. All right, so I think that's pretty evident of how tough the mount is, and it keeps your phone really sturdy, really secure. It also shows you just how capable these 360 mounts are. Although I only used the one on the side today, which that one's becoming my new favorite because of the views that it gets. You can pretty much get anything on the side of the ski, front, back, everything. So yeah, I think this mount is a winner. Don't forget, guys, this thing is made tough. It's made of very strong UV resistant, heat resistant materials, ASA actually. And now nothing's going to be foolproof, guys, so don't be out here beating on this thing. Just like anything else, you can break anything if you really want to. but this is going to hold up for all you guys that are doing some casual riding. Now, if you're out there jumping surfs and jumping wakes like this, you happen to get thrown forward into it and hit it with your chest or something, you know, who knows? I'm not going to try it. I don't want to hurt myself, and I don't want to break anything. But if that happens and it breaks, no, well, that's to be expected. But normal riding, having fun, a little bit crazy out here, you know, jumping a little bit of rollers and stuff, it can handle it just fine. Guys, look for it in the links, and I'm gonna get back out here and have some fun. See you next time. So far today, I put 45 miles on this thing. That's 3 days, and by the time I get back, about another 30 miles, so about 70 miles. Done that 3 times this week, so it's like 200 and something miles on this mount so far, and it's doing just great. I love it. Talk to you later. Oh, I will be posting all the links on my Facebook group first, the SEADOO Facebook group that I have. So check that link out, join it. I debut everything there first. Hey, I'm trying to go toolless on all the other mounts. At least the rear one's there. Got a preview coming up. See you next time.